This is Suzanne from 31 Arts Music Theory. If you like this video, give it a little thumbs up. If you would like to subscribe and see more, just press the subscribe button. A little bit of a mouthful. Today we're talking more about the pitch of notes and how we show the exact pitch of them. And first of all, we're going to talk about the musical alphabet. Now this is the first 7 letters of our alphabet, so that's pretty easy to remember. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then we just start all over again. So to help you understand the whole pitch thing, we're going to talk about this thing called the grand stave. It consists of 11 lines and the spaces in between. This low note down here, the G, it represented the lowest note that a man could sing. And then climbing up the ladder, we go higher, 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 till we get up to the top. This represents a high note that a lady can sing. Now, if they wanted to have a really low note for a man, they could just write note down there, that would be a B. Now these correspond exactly to notes on instruments. So if you play an instrument, you'll know exactly which note that is. Coming up higher here into the ladies one, you would just write a note in there going higher. But you can see that this would be a little bit confusing if you kept having 11 lines. So we're going to take the middle line, which I just happen to know is C, and we're just going to make it into a little short line. So if you wanted to have the C in the middle, you would just write it on a little line there in between. Let's just make it a minimum. So this note separates the high sounds from the low sounds. Now, if you see music where you have all of these lines and spaces, you'll see there's a bigger gap in between there, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, if you just wanted the high sounds, if you just wanted high instruments or the people who sing high notes, you don't need this whole other section down here. To show that, they picked the second line above C, which is G. They drew a big G on there to show that that line is G, and it's G above middle C. So we're just taking a little bit of poetic license here. Over the years that got sort of bigger and fancier and turned into this. So this is called the G clef. Clef just means a sign. So it's a sign to show this is G, also called the treble clef. Treble means high. So it's a sign to show the high sounds. So this is called the treble clef or the G clef. And so therefore, these lines and spaces are called the treble stave or the treble staff. Should they just want to use the lower set of lines and spaces, they took the second line below middle C, which is an F, drew an F on there to show that that is F below middle C. Now again, taking a little bit of poetic license, it got bigger and fancier until it turned into that, called the F clef, or the bass, meaning low, the bass clef. So bass clef, or the F clef. So therefore, this is called the bass stave or the bass staff. We will talk more about these in another video, just so that you're aware there is actually another clef called the C clef, and we will talk about that many videos in the future. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.